Hey guys, here's your guys' help video on homework number 20, axis symmetry and vertex video. I'm gonna go over number 1. So you guys have to find your zeros, axis symmetry, max or min, and your guys' vertex. So for 1 through 9, you don't have to do any calculations. All you guys gotta do is use your analysis skills to find each characteristic. So for those zeros, x-intercept, where does the graph cross the x-axis? Right here and right there. -4, 0 and at 0, 0. What is the axis symmetry? Well, if you guys take a look, this is where the axis of symmetry is, right? Where it splits the graph in half. So that's at x equals to -2. Remember, the axis of symmetry, it needs to be an equation. So x equals -2. Is this a maximum or a minimum? This graph is a maximum because right there is the highest point, right? There is a peak, the highest point. And what is the vertex? Well, the vertex, you guys, is right here. This coordinate right there. And that's located at -2, 4. So there's number 1. I think I'm going to go over numbers 1, 6, 8, 10, 13, and 16. Number 6. So your zeros, x-intercepts, right? Do you guys see where the graph crosses the x-axis? I don't, so I don't see any. There's none. Axis of symmetry. It's where the graph gets split in half, right? That's your guys' axis of symmetry. So that's located at, remember, its equation, x is equals to 2. Max or min, this is a minimum. Because look, there's the lowest point right there, minimum. Vertex, it's located right there, which is 2, 5. Number 8, zeros. Where do you see the graph cross the x-axis? I see it at -2, 0 and 0, 0. Axis of symmetry, where the line, the vertical line that cuts the graph in half. So that's at x is equals to -1. It's an equation, right? This graph, it has a peak, the highest point, so that it's a maximum. And the vertex right here, -1, +1. Okay, now we're going to do number 10. Okay, so for number 10, again, to find your guys' vertex, you got to use your x equals -b/2a to find your guys' x value. Then we'll plug that in to get your guys' y value. Okay, a value is 1, your b is 4, and your c is -7. -b, so -4 all over 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. -4 over 2, -4 divided by 2 is -2. So there is your guys', well, this is your guys' axis of symmetry, but we just need to find your vertex, right? So plug this x value into the equation to find your y value. Everywhere you see an x, and now it is a -2. 4 times -2 minus 7. -2 squared. -2 times -2, that's +4. 4 times -2, -8 minus 7. 4 minus 8 minus 7, that is -11. So your vertex, you guys, -2, -11. Okay. Number 13, again, to find the x coordinate of the vertex, -b/2a, right? Your a value is -2, your b value is -8, your c value is -3. So our -b, so negative, your b value is -8, over 2 times your a value, which is -2. A negative times a negative 8, it's a positive 8. 2 times negative 2, negative 4. 8 over negative 4, you guys, negative 2. So your x-coordinate of the vertex, or your axis of symmetry, is x equals negative 2. Now to find your y value, plug in x equals negative 2 into the equation. Negative 2 squared, minus 8 times negative 2, minus 3. So we have negative 2. Negative 2 squared, you guys, right? Negative 2 times itself is positive 4. Negative 8 times negative 2, positive 16, minus 3. Negative 2 times 4, you guys, is negative 8 plus 16 minus 3. So we get positive 5. Your vertex is negative 2, comma 5. 16. So find your x-coordinate. X equals negative b over 2a. Your a value is 3. Your b value is negative 18. Your c value is 1. Negative our b value is negative 18. And our a value is 3. Negative times negative 18 is a positive 18. All over 2 times 3, which is 6. 18 divided by 6, 3. Now plug in 3 into, right? Plug in 3 everywhere you see an x. 3 squared minus 18 times 3 plus 1. 3 squared, you guys. 3 times 3 is 9. 18 times 3 is negative 54 plus 1. 27 minus 54 plus 1. And that simplifies to negative 26. Vertex, 3 comma negative 26. So that's your guys' homework help video. Good luck, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.